How's it, fellow adventurers? I'm Stefanton, and welcome back to Big Ambitions. Let's ignore that Miley is very hungry. Today we need to build up this factory because our clothing stores are only selling cheap clothing. So we need to get into that. Let's quickly go to clothing. And as you can see, we can do the cheap ones, but not the expensive ones. These need to go into manufacturing. So clothing expensive, just for example, we need a required workstation. So that's the clothing workstation. We need fabric expensive. We can in the future do the cheap ones as well. And then max products per hour is 30. The workstation is then is a laser cutter machine, as well as the consumer goods assembly machine. Those come together and... So, no, my bad. That is the laser cutting machine with the industrial sewing machine, and those come together to make the consumable goods assembly machine. Let's have a quick look at the prices. So we at least need 4 of each without the pallet shelves. So we are first going to start looking at one consumable goods assembler. And let's rather just look at the time. Can we call them? They are open. Yeah, we can call them. Let's rather call them. They are by factory. Call these lads. Factory. Friday at 10. So that's tomorrow morning. We won't have the money, but that's fine. So for just one expensive set, there is 4 expensive sets. So we need one consumable goods maker thingy, one laser cutter, and one of the industrial sewing machines. That is there. Let's then grab 3 pallet shelves. We are looking at almost 500,000. That's a stupid amount of money. So, you know what? If we need to do 4 of them, 4, and let's do 9, just for now. Yeah, 1.9 mil. Holy schmackles. If we go to finance, Vantage is the high one. Let's check how much they can give us. Confirm. They can only give us 800,000 per client. And I think we do have a loan. No, we don't. So we can get $800,000. With $800,000, we can do a bunch of stuff. So let's confirm that. That's daily payment of I don't care. We never help you with that. I'll have the full amount transferred into your account. Fantastic. Then we're going to go to furniture. Factory, call these lovely people up, say factory, we want it tomorrow morning, and let's check. We need to push this close to the limit. It is Thursday, so let's do 2 of each for now. So consumer goods, the laser cutter and sewing machine, and let's do 6 pallets for now. Okay, let's rather not do 6. Let's do 4 pallets. That's still too much. So we're going to do 1 of each with 4 pallets, future-proofing. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, they will deliver. Then I can show you how we're going to set up the clothing factory with all the factory stuff that has changed from 0.9 that I played last. This is crazy. I completely got confused with how everything works. And yeah, it was a tiny bit of a mission, but it's okay. As a game updates, stuff like that will happen. I need to get to a taxi so that I can at least go to bed, have a good night's rest, have some munchies, and then we are sorted. Day 96 summary, $57,581. So I just ate something. It is almost 10 a.m. Let us, while we here, get our... No, not biz. Yeah, that's fine. Do we have factory workers on the line? Candidates? No. I don't have any factory workers because I can't remember what has been done last. Because remember that I was doing family stuff, getting new daughter, so on and so forth. So it was a a busy time the past few weeks. Benefit equipment demands. I don't want any of these. Okay, so they need to be full-time, and that I don't care for. Give me 30. That should be fine. If we work at 2, 4, 6, 8, that is for 4 different expensive machines. Then that is times 7. 7 times 8, 66. That should be fine. And then cleaner, we don't care for so much, but you can also do factory worker. All of these, because then we just double trouble it. You can do 20 then, and you can do 20. Because remember, we're only doing 1 machine currently, so that's all good in the hood. Our happiness is terrible because, yeah, we haven't worked out, we haven't gone to the park, so on and so forth. Shipment to the factory supply has been set up. I'm going to grab a taxi again, go all the way there, pay 400 damn bucks, and then we can continue from there. 333 bucks to do that. Oh my word. Okay, cool. Well, that's the wrong place. So yeah, this is the input. So yeah, I was used to having a separate input and output to all of this stuff. That is the place I am looking for. Well, let's enter. We should have our stuff right there. Sweetness. I have done a lot of research, even asked on the Discord, on the game. I can't remember the developer's name. That's terrible. But yeah, on all of their stuff, and they just said F1. And I didn't find any YouTube videos on how to do tutorials. So yeah, it's okay. Cool. So what we need to do is we need the laser cutter. I'm just going to pop the stuff close to Yar now. That laser cutter, as you can see, there's feet on the bloppies. That means that that's where workers will be. So for each setup, we will have 3 workers. So cool, let's interior. This is then the input. This machine needs to be attached to a consumable, to a goods assembly machine. That's what we have there. There we go. Okay, so first plop that thing down. Then I want to have some storage close to... Why do we have 2? But okay. I want storage close to the inputs, because as you can see, arrow in, input, arrow out, output. So let's pop some storage down there, and Yar. I'm going to ensure that it's so, and then we've got storage over Yar for output. And when we have more, we can just jiggity-jaggedy everything around and ensure that it's all good in the hood. So let's apply. This laser cutter, you can't click to customize it. Same with the industrial sewing machine. But with the goods assembling machine, you can. It needs to be a clothing workstation. You can do electronics, jewelry, consumable, but we need to do clothing. Required product machines, the laser cutter, that's this puppy. Industrial sewing machine, that's that puppy. Recipe, we want to do classic, expensive, female, because it's top of the list. Recipe ingredients, fabric, expensive. Will output to pallet shelf. That's perfect. I assume it's going to be this chap right here, so let's just pop it close enough. Then what we need to do is we need to set up our marine freight line. So fabric expensive, let us go with 1,000. Nah, it does round about 1,400 products per week. So let's just round it up to that. That should be fine. Let's do fabric expensive and fabric cheap. Fabric cheap we're just doing because we've got it then yet again future proofing. We want to bring it to the factory, not to the warehouse. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say order, but I want to urgent order. 100%, that's fine. Oh my soul, 70,000 bucks. At least we've got the loan though. Urgent order placed, it will come in tonight. Then let's see, candidates, perfect. Skills. The skills of the factory workers, if I remember correctly, doesn't really matter that much, but it's okay. So we only need 3 of them right now. I'm going to hire and assign them to the factory, confirm these guys. Then we go open business. Okay, so clothing classic expensive, fabric expensive ran out. Then this chap shows the product up to produce up to what? Just produce continuously. Why not? Employees, we'll set that up shortly. Clothing classic expensive female because it's top. And then stock 0. Ingredients, that is the expensive. That will come in tonight. Clothing classic expensive female per hour. We will see that once we've got the output. Now, let us set up. I don't want it to run the whole day. Let's just go from 6 till 8. That should be fine. And then we can auto-fill this just fast. That's, oh my word, let's rather not do fast. Okay, so you should be 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's remove that guy. Just go like this again. So I just want them to work 12 hours, not obviously full time, but it should work. Okay, Jonah West, you are all good in the hood. And you guys are working 42 hours a week. This 12-hour shift is bonkers. But hey, it's not me doing it, so sorry lads. Then we need to get a car as well. We'll quickly call them and set that up. And we need to get a driver. I do not have a driver, so headhunter, you are done though. Now you'll just finish. Driver, 100% doesn't really matter. And definitely not 20 of them. Let's just grab 2. You will do your thing. Then we go contact. We've got the, not imports. Is it general US trucks? Yes. I want the freight truck T1. I would have loved to have like an eye here to see which truck is what. Freight truck T1. So T1. It does the cargo capacity of 60. Can I... no, I can't even view the trucks like that. Shucks. Okay, that's fine. So let's go back to contacts, general, call them again. Then we've got the dash. That's what we've got for the normal deliveries of our shops. Then the Ford Courier D500. D500. So this is cargo. The T1 is 60. This is 40. So we want the T1. Delivery to factory, and we want it in gold. So vehicle the delivery fee of $5,000, vehicle price, and total of $103,000. Thank you. No, not another delivery as of yet. I think that's also going to be delivered tonight. If we open up, our employees will come and stand here. Do we need... No, we just need 1 employee per. So why is there things there? I am not sure. See, because if we go schedule, consumable goods assembly machine. Just 1 person per machine? Is currently not assigned to any task. No, I know that. We will, yeah, Jonah West, employee, that's that. Huh. What are you? Factory worker. And you are... Yeah, you'll be sorted there, love. So you are sorted and... Yeah, see, classic female. That's cool. Skills, the employee skill level indicates how efficient they are at their job. Training an employee will improve their skill. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it does make a difference now how much their skills are. Okay, cool. So I'm happy with this. As this sets up and continues and we get expensive clothing into every shop, then we can make more money, buy more machines for 500 freaking thousand bucks, and then go from there. But why is nobody working on these though? See, because we'll output, okay, fabric. Right, once we have the fabric, we can just see how it goes from there. So while we wait then, I want to quickly call AJ Peterson and Son to curtain calls, Couture. Tomorrow morning is fine. We need I think it's 12 more because there's 4 times 3 is 12. I'm just doing 12. I'm yet again future proofing. That is for curtain calls. That is correct because we only have the one clothing store currently. We don't have anything other, like Coming Up Roses is hair, Encore Florist is Coming Up Roses is roses, Encore Florist is flowers, and then we've got First Night Florist, which is flowers. So the only clothing store currently is curtain calls. That is perfect. We can expand to go and get more clothing stores, but currently we are good until we can make a whole lot more of the expensive clothing, because it doesn't help we've got more than one clothing shop and we only sell cheap clothing the whole damn time. And we received a message from General US Trucks. Hello, the delivery of the vehicle has been finished. Okay, let's just quickly go and buy a hot dog. Then we'll quickly go back to the factory and go and check out our beautiful truck. That means we should, hey, own a vehicle worth, yeah, okay. Candidates, delivery driver, right there. You are going to be assigned to the factory. And you can be hired there, love. Let's eat that. We're full. Cool bananas. Let's get back to the factory. Cool beans. And our truck is... There we go. Fantastic. Urgent delivery yet again will only be here tomorrow. Our driver... No, don't click on... Don't drive it yet. Driver assign... There we go. Freight truck T1. Shong Terry will be the driver there. We can get another one, but it's not so important right now. We've got nothing here currently because we've got no stock. Day 96 summary, $62,442. Nice. I'm just in curtain calls currently, just cleaning up because our cleaner is terrible. And I believe at now there's going to be delivery of all our stuff. That should have been here. Oh, it's only at 10 o'clock. That's fine. I assume then our factory has all of its stuff. Yes. Yes, it does. Let's open it up. Rebecca, you are good. It is currently not assigned to a task. That means that you need to just go to... I don't want to fire you, though. So... You're at the factory? Yes. Manage schedule. Why aren't you set up? Rebecca should be fine to do something. Yeah, Rebecca ain't doing nothing. Otherwise, we're going to have to... I'm sorry, Rebecca. Water cooler, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Okay, cool. So what we do is we go to here. We just go to schedule. Check out what you need. Peaceful work environment. Owner has happiness. Okay, yeah. Coffee machine and peaceful work environment. Okay, so I just need to get Miley's happiness up and then Bob's your uncle. At 10 a.m., the other clothing racks are going to come in and then we can go from there. Because this is... Yeah, that's just the cars. That's fine. They are busy. It's green product. Okay. 200 stock, 2000 stock, my bad, and it's gonna output 30 clothing classic expensive female per hour. That is perfect. Then our driver, I want to set that up with a logistics manager. You will be... we need a new logistics manager. We don't have that. So then headhunter, you need to do logistics manager. Just that one is cool. Amount, just 2 is fine. Do your thing. Auto replacement, just get the HR on this. Note, so select, you will auto replace that when they resign, when they retire, and same over here. That will be also organized then. Cool. So then we need to wait for our candidates of the logistics manager so that we can set up the logistics manager over here, assign them, and then that will be said that the delivery from the factory needs to go to this shop and it needs to deliver X amount of the product. And then with the factory, we are open 12 hours a day. And if we make 30 clothing per hour, that means we are making 360 clothing per day. And if you go 630 times 7, that is 2,520 expensive clothing per week. We won't be selling so much. So yeah, this is not bad. I just need to see 60 makes 30. So that is 360. If we grab the 60 divided by 2,000, nope, 2,000 divided by 60, we are using 33 stock per day. Is it 300? 33. I don't know. Quick maths. Feel free to do the maths in the comments down below. So yeah, I'm just waiting for 10 o'clock to set up the other clothing racks, and then we can go from there. 10 o'clock, everything has come in, so we are going to just start placing the stuff down. I do not really know how I want to set the stuff up, so for now it's just gonna go over here. This is going to be the male section maybe, and then the female section, honestly I've got no clue. I'm just trying to get everything in nicely. This can be female section, because this side, oops, this side is female, this side is male. So maybe we just do it like this. That there. Currently, it's just going to look like a factory store where stuff is just plonked in, where you can buy a bunch of specials. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 12. So let's plonk that one there. This will be male side then. So maybe like this. I honestly don't know, but that's fine. Then the other male will be Yar. I'm just guessing currently, so let's just, because it needs to be in threes. So 1, 2, 3. Plonk this one Yar. So Miley, you're in the way, bro. Plonk that one from there to there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, I've got too many things here. Those will be male. Expensive classic or expensive modern. Male. This can then, let's just pop them down like this for now. Let's move out the way. That's so much easier, hey? Pop those there. That needs to line up with that. This can go over here. And we can just have slots in like that. That looks so freaking weird. Yeah, then we've got a corner, like a cube there, a cube over here. We can put plants in the middle. 1, 2. And then we just meet it up tiny bit. So it just has a little bit less space. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Cool. So, yeah, cool. I just want to do the floors. Let's just go cheap. That can be there. That can be there. And then just solid white, because that's stupidly expensive. So for now, we can just do that. That's going to be 8,000 bucks. That's fine. Okay, cool. This is not lined up. Not at all. Amazing when you've got the floors that actually tell you what to do where. There we go. Now we want this to be the classic cheap. I want the expensive female, right? Classic expensive female. Let's just have a look again. Classic expensive female. Yeah. So this is going to be classic expensive female. Expensive, not modern. Classic expensive female and classic expensive female. Cool. But people will continue complaining about that. But now we've got the modern expensive female on those three. Then we've got the classic expensive female on these three. Modern expensive male on those three. I want to move that chap up so they can walk past there. And then the classic expensive male over here. Fantastic. Now we go back to my employees. We need the logistics worker. Do we have any yet? No, I'm going to just dismiss that driver. Okay, cool. Now that all of this is set up, I am happy with that. We don't need to be here right now as we do have everything sorted. What we need to do now is go back to the factory, have a look over there. While our headhunters are getting us some logistic managers in, before we do that, let's just check if we've got seats at HQ. Where is the backstage? No, that's the warehouse. I need to get to HQ. Oh, right there. Silly. Yeah, we've got a bunch of... No. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 computers open. I'm happy with that. I just need to then get a coffee machine and take that to the factory. Because we've got a person that wants a coffee machine. So in Ica, we grab a coffee machine and I'm going to grab a water cooler because maybe in future somebody else wants one and then we're good. Let us go and pay for this and get to the factory. I never bought a table, so the coffee machine is going to have to be on the ground right there. I'm also getting the water cooler. That's cool right there. And I got a gaming chair so that I can sit here and just stay here and wait for stuff when we have to get to that. Cool beans. So we are good. It is 10 o'clock. They are closed currently. So now it's making 0. But that's okay. Let us check our inventory. We've got 300 clothing already set and ready to rock and roll. So let us check. There is no logistics as of yet. No, it's Saturday. My employees won't do anything on a Saturday. Shucks. Because HQ doesn't work on weekends, which is quite terrible because I would like my headhunters to do their job and get us a logistics manager before Monday, but it's okay. They're going to get the logistics manager on Monday. Then we are going to set up the delivery from the factory to our store, and then we will be getting expensive clothing into the store every single day from the factory. Sweetness. Day 97 summary, $70,670.94. Fantastic. I just took a subway from all the way at the bottom by our factory to the park so we can get the happiness up because we have been in the skate park. Now we're just being in the park to, like I said, keep this happiness up. Then I'm going to sit here for 4 hours, ponder my life, and receive a delivery from Ellen. Curtain calls, clothing, classic cheap mail. Running out of stock on a Sunday. Okay, that's interesting. Sold in the past 7 days. Holy mackerel. Okay, purchasing agent. This was by United Ocean, right? Yeah, so let's quickly check. Clothing, we sold 725 in the last 7 days. That's not bad. How much do we still have in stock? We still have stock out to 216. That should be fine. It's just they're just complaining because there's not a surplus in the warehouse. Ah, that's fine. Clothing expensive in the garment district. is not too bad. So let's just go via product. Classic expensive female will be 156. Classic expensive male will be 156 as well. If you look, yeah, 156. We can make it a tiny bit more, so 156.50. Then modern expensive female will be 163. Let's make it 162.75. And I'm assuming that modern expensive, yeah, that will be the same. Cool beans. That's perfect. Still don't. All right. Cool. So those prices are sorted. It is going to tell us that we don't have stock for all of those racks. But as we get the logistics set up and running, then we should be all good. Cool. Happiness is sorted now. I'm happy with that. Let's just grab a hot dog. We are almost at day 100. That is freaking sweet. But yeah, it's unfortunately we didn't get the theater or the cinema at day 100, but we did get an empire that's making a whole lot of money. We did get our top 10. If you look at rivals, Miley is number 8, so we definitely are above top 10. We got a factory up, a clothing factory, even though it's just making one thing at the moment, which isn't that bad. It's okay. So yeah, we've achieved a whole lot more than what we set out, even though we didn't do the theater and the cinema. But there is more time. The thing about this currently now is we need to figure out, are we going to continue with this series or not? Let me know in the comments down below, because the channel has almost reached its 1,000 subscribers, and the niche of the channel is changing a tiny bit from big ambitions. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. I am happy to do more. It's just this game is so close to my heart anyway. Let's go. Day 98 summary. $72,742.13. Monday has come in. That's the wrong button. And let's see. Cash register. Still nothing. Okay, that's cool. Contact from Ellen. They're just saying, ooh, running low on flowers as well. Delivery is coming in at 8 o'clock. It's a tiny bit too late for that, Ellen. Flowers is... Yar? Flowers, yeah, 200. We sold... 2,000, I mean. We sold 2,000. Yeah, expensive is fine. That's interesting. Why are we... Yeah, flowers cheap. Krabby Patties. Ellen, it's a tiny bit too late now, bro. We're going to have to just make do with what we have over here. And then once they have delivered, I will just push this up to like 3,000 or something. Clothing, we're going to stay on 1,000. That's all sorted. They're going to do all the delivery at 8 o'clock. And then we are good and ready. We're just then waiting for 8 o'clock for our headquarters to open so that we can get logistics rolling. Cool beans, 5 shipments has arrived, and I am sleeping to get the time passed because we've got a lot to do and not enough time. Logistics, 99. Okay, can get rid of you. You will go to HQ. I am going to hire you there, love. Hire, cool beans. Logistics, schedule, just auto schedule, it doesn't matter. Factory, we put up Charles Johnson here. Why don't you have a car there? See, you are sorted. You can select there. Oh, duh. Factory, add new delivery. This will go to... See, we can deliver to other places now. So we can deliver to imports and get money from it. So we need to deliver from backstage. We are going to deliver clothing expensive. We are making 300 a day. So I'm going to deliver 300 for there. We are then going to go there. And curtain calls Couture. We are then doing classic expensive. Oh, what are we doing? Classic classic expensive female. Classic expensive female. And we're going to deliver. Yeah, 150. Because there is 3 racks and all the racks takes 50 each. Let's just do 200 just to have a surplus. You will do 350. We make 360, 350. It's good. Ideally, we would like to have 2 whole setups per clothing item. So then we make, instead of 360, we make 720 a day. But all in good time, loves. All in good time. Show factory. And yeah, not bad. Let's quickly check Yar. In stock, 840. Never running out. Yeah, we need to order more of this. Is there a way to see how much it is making for us? No, just continuously. Inventory. Yes, it doesn't show us how much is being produced. And uniform locker. We might have to do that. Not important right now. Cool beans. Logistics, like I said, 350 from the factory to backstage. Then from backstage to curtain calls, we are doing 200. So there will always be an extra 150. Let us go and sleep again till tomorrow. Yes, I know, skipping the whole day with just sleeping. Oh no, that is what it is. We are then going to see how the logistics is going. So let's just have something to eat again. And then I want to go to curtain calls. Day 99 summary. $57,855. Received messages from somebody. Over here. Revenue service cause day 100 is 1 year. Now let's quickly have a look at this. Notice of outstanding tax payment. Dear sir or madam, the tax assessment for period day 1 to 100 is now available. Corporate tax percentage 30%. Limelight Locks made $750,000 in the year. 31 Street, okay. Curtain calls, so this is just like rent and stuff probably. Curtain calls Couture made almost 400,000. First night made 92,422. Coming up roses made 302,000. Damn. Encore florals made 66,000. HQ made minus 102,000. Backstage made minus 20,000. Factory made minus 30,000. That comes to a total of 1.242 million. Subtotal of $372,000 tax and tax deductible expenses, business school, all of the stuff that we used our money on. That's all the education. Vehicle Mercedes Dash 48, Mercedes Dash 48. Again, business school, cool beans. That is a deduction of 109,000. Subtotal of minus 32,000. Tax to be paid $340,000. Please pay any outstanding tax by day 120 at your local IRS office. 70 on 5th Street, 5th Avenue. Sincerely, IRS. Oh my word, that's a lot of money. Oh my soul. So we need to pay $340,000 by, whoopsie, by then. Where's all the deliveries? What the heck is going on over here? 0 in stock. Hello? What's going on here? Backstage. Inventory. Yeah, we've got clothing right here. Clothing classic cheap female, male, bloody, bloody, blah. Let's just go. Yeah, we've got those 4 there. Why isn't the expensive? That's all 4 is cheap. Why is the expensive stuff not here? I don't know what's going on here, bro. Yeah, see? Curtain calls Couture. You should be delivering at midnight. Yeah, you should be delivering 300. Into the warehouse, there's 1,000. So there should be in Yar. And then In the warehouse, there's 0 because that's fine. That makes sense. You've got 1,200. You should be delivering to the backstage here, love. And you should be delivering from the backstage. Why are we empty? Because it is midnight. They're supposed to deliver at midnight. I don't know what's going on here. Marketing, I don't care for. Okay. Why though? Yeah, 0 in stock. We've got drinks. That makes sense that it's not in stock, but classic expensive female should come in some other time. Okay, let's just give it a tiny bit, maybe till 6 o'clock and see what happens. Giving it till 2 o'clock because that's every time Ellen messaged us. So maybe that's till when we need to wait. So let's just go 2 o'clock. It should be sorted now. There was no message from Ellen. So that's great. Let's go to curtain calls, stock. There we go. Puppy. Where's my classic? There. Woohoo. Classic expensive female. And let's just go in here. Have a look. There we go. Our expensive stuff is in. Thank goodness. Now we just need another assembly line for those puppies, and those puppies. That's another $1.2 million. Whole lot of money. And I'm happy with what we've done so far. Again, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more of this and what else you would like to see. Otherwise, that's going to be that for this episode. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and consider becoming a member. Bye-bye for now.